Is your rent going up year after year? Are you tired of the rubbish piling up in your back court and onto the streets? Are you sick of being ignored any time you speak up about this? Living Rent is the newest branch of an independent tenants union which across Scotland has challenged rent increases, resisted evictions and won millions of pounds in repairs. As local tenants, we are uniting to demand better, more affordable housing across Govan, Linthouse, Drumoyne and Ibrox. Govan's past tells us when we come together we are strong. Through collective action we will hold every landlord, housing association and local authority to account, and through solidarity, not charity, we will build a better life for everyone.
Hi, my name is Michaela and I'm a member of Living Rent. So why is Living Rent needed? Well, first of all, we've seen rents in Glasgow just go up and up year on year, and that's happened in areas like Govan as well as the rest of Glasgow, and it's happened to housing association tenants just as much as private tenants. And quite often when you try and fight issues on your own, you end up writing letters to the housing association or calling people up or looking on the internet for answers, and it can be really time consuming and ineffective, and people can, well, I've found myself just getting palmed off by people, but when you come together and organise, Living Rent does a lot of member defence, then you're just much stronger when you're part of a group and when you've got a bunch of people who know their stuff coming together to fight your corner. And I think that's the thing, one of the things I like a lot about Living Rent is I've seen lots of people, lots of members in situations that if they were on their own they would have just gone on struggling, the problem wouldn't have got solved, and together we've been able to fight for a better situation for our members.
Our members across Govan have already been active towards those ends. This summer we challenged an Ibrox-based landlord who was illegally withholding one of our members' deposits. We used people power to apply maximum pressure and successfully negotiated the repayment of the tenant who had been ignored for months.
How does Living Rent change things? Well, I think the thing that's central to that is that we're a tenants union. That's the very foundation of how we work. And I think one of the things that's really changed over the last year is the formation of the local branches, the neighbourhood branches. And I think that's really important because what we've seen in Govan, for example, is that for years we've all been very frustrated with the cutbacks to the bin services, how that's affected how Govan looks, how it's affected our back courts. We can't go out with our children, we can't just go out and read a book in our back courts if it's a nice sunny day or hang your washing out. There's been rats. People have tried to deal with that on their own. Loads of people in Govan have written letters to their councillor, they've gone along to meetings, and nothing has changed.
More recently, our members took up a struggle against the rats and rubbish that so many Govanites have to contend with daily in our streets and back courts. We mapped out a campaign looking at possible allies, opponents and key decision makers. We chapped doors across the area, phoned hundreds of local contacts and then mobilised the community for action. Uniting local residents with local cleansing workers, we organised a day of action to protest Glasgow City Council's cuts to cleansing services. Several action teams collected rubbish from Govan's back courts and streets and then together built a giant rat as a monument to the council's neglect of the area. The demonstration soon had the desired effect.
We presented all the bins as evidence of the mess that's in the area and the effect that the cutbacks have had on the local population, and we've now arranged a meeting with the cleansing department, and they want to get this sorted out. They're going to talk to us. So I think that's where our strength lies, is doing things collectively.
We won't be backing down until we achieve a real and lasting solution. With every victory we win, we can set our sights higher. We are organised, we are determined and have the backing of a national union. But we need to hear from you, and we need you to get involved. Whether you're renting privately or in social housing, speak to us and join the struggle so that together we can build a group to fight for all of us, block by block, street by street.
So what I would say is join Living Rent, get involved in your local neighbourhood branches, and we'll find something for you to do, and together we can make Govan a better place to live.